Hello, LOTC, and welcome to the LOTCBC staff tonight. Our guest tonight is Tythus.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
It's like very nice to be here. So I hear that I got a lot of questions to answer about me.
That's usually what you do in an interview, yes.
So I thought we were like going to start world domination.
No, that's your job, like, most of the time, but this is the part where you tell us about it.
But then my plans won't be secret.
So, what have you been enjoying on Lord of the Craft recently?
All of the challenges with all the new tech stuff I've been having to implement because of things have been breaking all the time.
Challenges like what?
Like recently the DDoS attacks not too long ago and setting up the TeamSpeak again and, little things.
So you're the one who actually deals with all of that?
Yeah, I'm the one who in the end has to fix it. Because I'm the one who tends to have most access to the back end.
Right. I'll not make a back-end joke.
No, you're meant to say giggity.
Alright, I guess you made it for me. Any highlights you'd like to share with us?
Seeing the recent maps which have come out.
Maps?
For me to see anyway, with like all the new fancy stuff, with like the event team and all of the sort of antagonist stuff. It really does look pretty shiny.
So there are things that we can't see that you can?
Yes,
Aww,
always.
darn it.
I know, world domination tomorrow.
Tythus today. What's your opinion, since you talked about maps, of the new VIP area?
It's a nice fun addition, and I think it'll be useful for those who wish to try and sort of like build their building before they build it.
Yeah?
So it's
sort of
easier
test
to
it?
plan it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So the viewers probably all know that you're an admin, specifically the techie admin. What does that entail?
Lots of running around in circles like a headless chicken.
Not literally.
I don't know.
What do you do after we cut your head off in the
I just
witch
sort of
trials?
bash buttons and fix computer stuff and do plugins and make sure the tech team do stuff.
So
it's fun.
You're the friend that we call when our computer gets a virus.
Sadly, yes.
Which is why you hate us all.
No comment.
What about other non-specific admin work? What do you enjoy about being an admin?
Just the ability to sort of like give back, really. I've always sort of found that it's nice to sort of help keep the community grow. I don't know, it's kind of a bit of a weird question to ask.
Yeah.
Because it's like I sort of like find it very funny when like say like the job interviewers ask, why do you want this job, or what do you think would be good for this job? Because I'm broke. Right? I need money. Like,
well, I think a lot of the question is
I don't think many people have a passion about pineapples when say they like go into say like in like say a supermarket job, right? They don't go, I have a passion for like stacking shelves. It's what I dream to do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I think the real question there is like a lot of times it's not really clear what the admins are doing, and the question is like, what do you do, and do you enjoy that?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
It's very enjoyable when like you get to the end of the line and you've seen that all the struggling's been worthwhile. Right?
The line of code.
Yeah, the line of code, or like one problem that's happening to be affecting the entire community at one time, or whatever. But it's just it can really get you down at times.
I understand. How long were you like a player before you sort of became?
I never was.
You never were a player?
Yep. Always been an admin. Since forever.
Since forever?
Well, technically for the first month, I think I was counted as a developer. But then I was an admin. But in that first month, we didn't actually have a server, so
that doesn't count.
So, because I joined in the April. The server launched in June.
In the April.
Yep.
So, what do you think of all of the posts that are being made about the media team?
I think some of them have merit, but
Oh.
like, I mean, comparatively to where the media team was and where it is now, I think it's advanced greatly. And there's always, place for improvement. And I do think that I think people are expecting too much too soon.
Yeah.
And I just think the media team needs more time to cycle up and get to that sort of level where everyone's like, this is awesome.
Right.
Like, I think the Lord of Warcraft broadcast has definitely gotten there.
You think?
Or it's getting to that level. And I just think it just needs more time to just sort of get to that sort of correct level.
A lot of the argument that I was seeing, and admittedly I don't follow it as much as I should, but it was like, oh, the media team doesn't do anything, and the broadcast sort of takes away from what they could be doing, and
I
I don't
think the
know.
broadcast is quite useful. And people do sort of not really see the side of the media team where, like, they see 4 minutes of content, right? But
Yeah.
it takes, I don't know, 400 hours
Yeah,
to get that content ready
that's any
to a,
media,
to, a,
really.
to, a, to a degree. I know this more than anyone as a games designer, where
Oh,
well, as an
you
aspiring
design
games designer,
games.
yes, I
You
do.
make video games.
Yes. And it's like you might get like 10 minutes of gameplay, but that took you so long
Yes, oh my
to get to
god.
that level.
Like video editing, designing games. What kind of games do you design?
At the moment, only some basic, simple ones.
Basic. Yeah. Like Pong.
Not that
Are you
type
the
of basic. I mean,
original? Are
probably a
you
bit
the
more.
original inventor of Pong?
Very awesome. However, I would have also been totally ripped off,
You also would have been
much like
very
the
old.
inventor of Tetris. Yes, or I have time travel.
Okay, we better stop before you reveal anything. This new staff team was your idea, according to Alan. What was your aim when suggesting it be created? How do you think it's going to go along?
This new staff team? You mean the server moderators, right? I presume by
I
this.
believe that's what they're talking about.
Okay. Um, it was my idea that it was implemented, but it was something that had been thrown between Maunois and Uricept for quite a while before I got involved with wanting to do this.
Right?
Um, it's mainly sort of the main aim of it is really so that we can make people into a position where they can moderate the server
Mm-hmm.
without having to give them total trust to all of the really dangerous plugins which the GMs have access to and have broken a few times. No comment.
No comment. Break the server or break the plugins?
We all know what happened last time we made GMs and the server crashed and died within a few minutes.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Anyway. So, it wasn't originally your idea to do it, but you were the one who sort of pushed it and said, let's just implement it already, just get it over with.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
But
do you think
mine
it's been
happened
working so
as a
far?
separate sort of spark. And they said, oh yeah, we were thinking of this for a while. I said, okay, well, let's do it. I think it's going well so far. But it's a bit too soon to really call it a success or failure. The main thing I have noticed is many of the mod recs have been much shorter than they have been in the past.
Yeah, I've seen like screenshots of fastest mod rec ever, like insta-claiming them.
Yeah. Where it's like, rather than like, oh, if like you're not in this time and it might be a bit wrong, or like,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, it's much more easy now. Cross his fingers, hopes to God.
What is your take on all of these complaints about reputation coming from the community? Do you think we should or shouldn't have rep on the forums?
I think we should maybe have rep, but I don't agree with the behaviour it encourages. Where it encourages those who maybe not post what they would have posted in a sort of a useful, argumentative form, rather than just posting posts to get, if that makes sense. As the
So
main
you think
issue
it
I
kind
found
of
when I was
dilutes
trying,
content?
yeah, because like
Yeah.
the main issue we had when like we were trying to get feedback on Nexus was that most people would either say get rid of it or I love it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There was no I hate it, because of this,
Mm-hmm.
right? And because of this, I think if you changed it to this, it'll be better,
So you feel
right?
like people are less inclined to share their opinions and more inclined to just sort of jump on a
Um,
bandwagon with it?
but also that we're happy for people to share their opinions. The only time we have an issue is when the opinions aren't constructive.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's
So
not like you should do this
more,
instead,
yeah.
you know, and also explain why we should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just go. You should do this. Go. You should do this because of this, and it's going to be better because of this. Because of this. Right.
Right. So more,
Explain your thought process.
yeah.
Why is it awesome?
Why is it as awesome as you think it is?
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Finally, I hope what is.
The meaning of life. Sorry, I can't tell. Although some people think it's 42.
No, that's the answer, not the meaning.
Well then, we'll have spent so much time finding out the new one.
Yeah.
What's this question?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. You can blame Lego for that. Feedback on the last episode showed that the community would enjoy hearing about your darker side. Anything you want to share with us? Anything you aren't so proud of that you may have done on the server? I think they want to know about that time you cybered.
I've not cybered actually. I'm quite
Oh.
weird in that possession. Probably one of the only
staff member who hasn't
who has
cybered.
never cybered. Yeah, I know, weird, eh?
Well, you're fired. That's what's up.
Oh, okay. So, is that like if like you don't play League, you can't be a staff member?
Yes, it's exactly the same. You have to
Okay,
cyber
awesome.
and then elaborately cover it up.
Okay. Sounds cool, bro. Most of the things that accidentals were people know of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't. You have no
like
skeletons
that
in
one
your
time
closet?
I like accidentally gave away everyone's email. Very sorry about that, guys.
Well, I am offensive, and this is confused.
Everyone
But,
knows about it.
no, I remember, but I'm not mad. I'm not gonna kill you yet.
So, your advice is I change location?
Yes, but I'll still find
Fair
you.
enough. Damn it. Because you have a certain set of skills.
I have a very specific set of skills. I will
hug
find you, and I will DDoS you. I don't know. I feel like there's something you're not telling me, because that is what the question insinuates.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet?
Until I take over the world.
Take over the fourth wall.
Yeah, the fourth dimension.
Just jump through Minecraft. Okay, so the secret is that all along, Tythus has been developing time travel technology.
Yep.
Yep.
To then go back in time and invent Pong.
Invent Pong. So he can be rich. And also possibly Tetris. And then he just rips a hole in the space-time continuum. He comes back and Minecraft isn't blocks, it's triangles, and everything's all thrown out of whack.
Adam Steve Jobs.
And he's Steve Jobs.
No.
Well, thank you for coming,
Heard it here
Steve Jobs. This is the part where you say bye.
Nope, never.
It has
Bye.
to end eventually.
But. I want to know what love is. No.
4-letter word. Dooch doo.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm Fiend. Be here in 2 weeks' time to see our interview with Shift Native developer. And if you have any questions you'd like him to answer, post them in the comments or on the forum post. See you all in Anthos.